Hello, hello, my friends. Another candle review for you today, and we are going to be talking about Bath & Body Works Pistachio and Toasted Vanilla. This is in their 3-wick 14-ounce jar. Now, I honestly do not know the exact name of the collection that this was a part of. However, it was released as part of a winter 2022-23 lineup. I do believe that this one is no longer available online. If you happen to run across it in stores, it might be deeply discounted. The reason I am putting up this review is not to torture you, but it is basically just to, I want to have my thoughts documented here on my channel as I go through candles that have been new to me. So that way it may be helpful in the future. And spoiler alert, I am honestly putting this review out there with optimism that this particular scent will make a return in the winter or like holiday lineup for 2023. So the scent notes of this candle are pretty basic. The scent notes listed are salted pistachios, toasted vanilla, and almonds. Okay, so what does my nose smell? Beautiful, creamy, unique, delicious, warm, it's beautiful, you guys. Now, I will say that this is not necessarily a scent that I would burn, being a seasonal burner. This is not necessarily a scent that I would associate with burning around the holidays or in November. This is actually a scent that I find to be perfect post-holiday. So January, even honestly, I'm going to say it, it's a perfect February candle. So if you happen to have this one in your collection, I would say break it out right now because there is a beautiful warmth and gourmand note to this of that toasted vanilla. But those pistachio and almond notes lend almost a floral, not necessarily floral, but kind of floral type of note that kind of makes you a little bit excited for spring. This is a very well done candle. The scent itself, I am going to draw a comparison here. If you were familiar with HOMEWORX, had a candle that had a very similar scent story. In fact, when I smell this, I'm like, yeah, this reminds me exactly of that candle. This is very similar to HOMEWORX Almond Flower. Yeah, I believe that one was a QVC release back in maybe 2019. Could have been earlier than that, but I do recall I had that and I absolutely fell in love with that scent. This is very similar to that. Now, I do not have any of those HOMEWORX candles in my collection anymore, but I can almost guarantee you that if I had them side by side to one another, I could give you a more accurate sniff comparison. But just upon burn, when I smell this candle, this is it. That's what it reminds me of. Absolutely lovely scent. There is, like I said, a warmth to it. But there's also something that is just, it's unique, you guys. That pistachio note, I feel like that should be the next big thing in home fragrance. I feel like it's underrated and underutilized. Same with almond type of notes. They are gourmand without being super sweet. They're gourmand, but they kind of lend a creaminess and I'm trying to find the right words to describe what it is that they do, but there's sweetness without it being sugary sweet, but there's also a creaminess to it. It's absolutely a beautifully done scent. So how has the performance been for me? Now, this may be, irrelevant because again, if they do release this, this scent again, it will probably be in new packaging and we know how Bath & Body Works is. Sometimes they have seasons where their candles are just knocking it out of the park and they burn flawlessly straight down. And then you'll pick up another candle in the same season that gets puny wick syndrome right upon the first burn. So this is more so for if you have this one in your collection and you're waiting to burn it. Here is what maybe you can come to expect from it. The burn on it has been very good. Now this one, you are starting to see possibly a couple of puffs of some smoke there coming from it. This candle has been lit for 3 hours. So it is actually beyond where I am comfortable burning a lot of Bath & Body Works candles. I typically don't want them to get too hot, and so I will typically extinguish them right at the 3-hour mark, sometimes 2.5-hour mark. I am happy to say that these wicks are not developing puny wick syndrome. In fact, I could probably lift this up and show it to you. You do see a little bit of wick residue, carbon residue in the wax pool there, and that is simply because I have taken the approach of not trimming my Bath & Body Works candles at all because I do fear the puny wick syndrome on it. So far, that wick residue, oh my goodness, you guys, that wick residue in the wax pool, try saying that fast a few times, has not affected the scent of this candle. I'm not getting any kind of a smoky scent, no kerosene, nothing like that. The smell is still very authentic. In fact, I feel like it only warms up even more so upon burn. When you smell it on cold, it smells beautiful, but it smells even better when it is burning. The strength and throw has been very good for me. I would give this one a solid 7.5, 8, I would say. Let's go ahead and put it this. I'd give it a strength of 8. It is definitely a strong candle, but it is not giving me a headache. I don't find it to be too strong. In fact, I've actually been burning this candle on mornings where I am hosting Bible study in my house, and the women who have come into my home have all commented on what a lovely scent it is. None of them say that it gives them a headache or have asked me to extinguish that, which I always give people the freedom when they come into my home. Please let me know if anything is bothering you. I can always blow out the candle. And so far they've said, no, we love it. It smells really good. The throw of this one is a good 7, a solid 7. It doesn't reach around and go into my bedrooms, but it fills up my living room and even into parts of my kitchen very well, which is what I expect it to do. I am not the type of person who expects one candle to fill up every room of my house, even though my home is not huge. I generally, when I purchase a candle, I want to be able to smell it when I enter the room. And certain candles I want to throw a little bit better if I'm burning them in my living room because I do have high ceilings in there. And you know, when people walk into my home, I want them to smell that. But otherwise, I'm not going to be too hard on a candle expecting it to fill up every corner of my house. But overall, I honestly am regretting that I did not pick up more of these. I only picked up 2 because I was trying to be responsible. I have quite a large candle collection, and while I enjoy all of my candles, I am also not necessarily a minimalist by nature, but I am somebody that clutter does give me anxiety, and I don't like to have a lot of it. And so I definitely try to keep my candle collection a little bit more reasonable, I would say. But I will say that this is one of the rare regrets that I have, that I did not pick up at least 2 more of these. Really, really optimistic that they will bring this one back. Do any of you guys know, I'm not a Bath & Body Works historian or anything like that. Is this a new scent completely? I feel like I've never seen this one at Bath & Body Works before. Let me know in the comments down below. Is this completely new, or is this a repackage? Or I want to know, what should I look for next season if this comes back? Because, oh man, this is a good one and I definitely want more. Highly recommend burning this one this time of year. 2 thumbs up from me. If I had 3 thumbs, I would give this a 3 thumbs up. But let me know in the comment box down below, did you guys pick this one up? I feel like it may have gotten a little bit viral. I'm not on TikTok, but I feel like a lot of people in the candle community were talking about how good this one is. So let me know, is this one part of your collection? What has been your experience with it? Please don't forget that if you found this video helpful, to hit that thumbs up button. I really appreciate it. And if you're coming across my channel for the first time, hi, I'm Katie. I like to talk about candles. I do hauls. I do some in-depth reviews. I also have a series that goes on every Saturday where I talk about 3 candles. And I also touch on a little bit of beauty here on my channel, which I know not everybody's here for that. But I do talk about candles quite a bit here on my channel. So if that is content that you are interested in, please make sure you hit that subscribe button. And I just want to say thank you so much for spending your time here with me today. And until my next video, I hope you all go out and have a very blessed day. Bye.